Holy moly, it's a mouse! Oh, he's coming right at us, isn't he? Wow, this is a dangerous world. But it's gonna be fun! Good morning, Survivors. Paulie Jr. here, and welcome to Vintage Story version 1.21. It is August 27th, 2025 at the time of this recording, and it is day one here in the forest in Vintage Story 121 that just dropped a few days ago. And man, am I excited to get started on a new Vintage Story Let's Play. Don't I look excited? I am. I may not look it, but I am. All right, let's get up. We got a lot to do. We have a lot to do today. Let's take a look at the map. So brand spanking new world. We're right here. Let's put a marker. In fact, this is our spawn point. We'll make a little yellow star and call it spawn. Boom. All right, excellent. So let's have a look at the map here. Looks like our trader is right to the north, hidden in the forest. And man, we're right in the middle of the forest. This is not great. Little pond here. And looks like more water there. We want to go toward water, but that's pretty far. I think we're gonna go west. Let's go west. Let's go west, young man. But how far is that trader? Yeah, let's go to the trader first, and then we'll take it from there. So it looks like it is now 31 degrees Fahrenheit. It's spring, May 1st, and it looks like it's snowing. It's a late, snowy May morning. Hopefully it warms up when we get out of the forest. I think it's a little chilly in here. Oh, look at that gray sky up there. Current rift activity is low. We have a storm coming. Very windy. 9 o'clock in the morning, and again, it is day one, and we need to move because it's going to get scary. And if we're not in a hidey hole somewhere when all the little massies come out, we're going to be in trouble. So yeah, welcome aboard, my friends. This is going to be an amazing journey. I am super excited to get started. We're just going to pick up some sticks here along the way. We need a lot of sticks, especially to make the tools, and we want to get out of this forest because visibility is terrible, and there's a lot of wildlife in here that will try to eat us, like wolves and bears. So we got to get out of here. Here's our trader. This is excellent. Let's grab a stick, climb up. This is the trailer. We don't want to go to the trailer. Although, can we open this stuff up? Can I steal that? No, can't destroy it. Can't take it. We can open that up. Look in it. So yeah, 1.21 just dropped. There's a whole bunch of new content, and it's been a really long time since I've played, so I don't even know what's new in 121 or what's been added since we played. Hello, what's your name? Trader the furniture trader. Oh, your name is Trader the furniture trading. What's he saying? Haven't seen you around before. You just wake up? Yes, I think so. Yes, I did. I just woke up. What are you trading in, my friend? So he's a furniture trader. That doesn't really help us much. So we have stuff that we can buy. And this is some really nice stuff, like a hunter in the forest. Oh, that's us. We are a hunter. I chose the hunter class. And these are the things that the hunter, the trader, is interested in. And I'm stumbling over my words today. It's early morning, and I'm so excited for this, guys. I can't even think straight. All right, let me close that so you don't get et. And what's he doing out here in the middle of the woods? What a weirdo. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go west. Let's get to a clearing so we can see better and get started on our survival journey here. It's going to be an amazing odyssey. And again, thank you for joining me in this awesome game. And I'm super stoked for it, guys. It's been a long time since I played any Vintage Story, and I'm sure a lot has changed. We'll take a look at some of the new stuff as we play, and it becomes relevant. I do have some mods installed. I'm going to put all that information down below. And that music is sort of loud. I can't hear myself think. Hang on. Let's go to the sound. And why are you so loud, bro? I do want it on, but I don't want it that loud. 5%. Okay. Are we getting close to the edge, please? I want to get out of here. It's a little frightening. When you can't see, you don't know what you're going to walk into. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of little furry critters in here with fangs and claws and something there. Let's go. Boogie. Oh, I'm stuck. Is he coming this way? I can't even move. There's something there. It looks like it's a wolf or a bear. I see some legs. That's a bear. Yeah, that's just a bear. This is a small bear. It's a small little black bear. I think there's grizzlies in this game. Brown bears. Some scary individuals. Look at that hole. All holes lead to adventure, as you know, but we just want to get out of here. Another hole. Lots and lots of holes. And hi, fella. Oh gosh, it's one of them bone thingies. Some kind of new. Wow, what are we shooting? Shooting bones. He throws bones. Totally normal. Totally normal. Here we go. Granite. We can make some tools with granite, right? Tools and weapons, although flint would be better. Wow. Holy moly. It's a mouse. Oh, he's coming right at us, isn't he? Wow, this is a dangerous world. But it's going to be fun. Hey, buddy, come over here. I got someone you might want to meet, like a bear. Hey, guy, can you get up? What is that? Is that thing dead? Why are you chasing me? No, it's a dead wolf. Did this moose kill the wolf? Holy smokes, he's mad. Alright, then tell you what. Here's what we're going to do with you. Hi. Can you guys fight it out, please? Maybe they'll fight. Just leave me alone. I think that... Oh, I mean, what kills a wolf? Holy smokes. Probably the bear or the moose. Okay, I think we lost him. That's a bull moose, man. He is not happy. I was hoping the bear would get in a fight with the moose. Leave us alone. Alright, let's get out of the woods. Holy cow. That's crazy. Rough neighborhood in there. Okay, let's make up a tool. I don't see any flint. We can make tools with granite, so let's do that right now. We don't have much time here. It's almost noon already. Holy cow. Alright, let's make a knife. And this is how you do it in Vintage Story. It's very interactive. Get a little closer. Let me show you. You can sit down. See, that's us. Napping. Not napping, but napping with a K. And we can knock these little chunks off. And that's a wolf. Now that's a wolf. Okay, get up. How do I get up? Yeah, a dead wolf. I've never seen a dead wolf before like that. So I'm thinking the bear killed it. Maybe the moose. I don't know. I'm gonna get used to these keys. I forget which ones do what. But there we go. We got our granite knife. So you take your little granite carved piece of granite, and then you add a stick to it, and we now have a knife. And we're gonna make a spear too. A couple of spears. So I did choose the hunter class. We're gonna be very, very good at ranged combat, but not so hot at melee combat. So it's kind of a trade-off. So we're gonna make a couple of spears so we can defend ourselves here and do some hunting, because we do need to eat. That was a spear, right? Yes, it was a granite spearhead. Got a lot of granite around, and that is great. I would prefer, I think, flint is more durable and might be a little bit better, but not much. And we'll find some flint eventually. It's all over the place. But there's granite everywhere here, so we're just going to grab it. And there we go. We get 2 spears for hunting. And there's that moose. Crazy moose. That dude's nuts. I want to get over there and try to get some meat off that wolf. He's guarding it. We got a carnivorous moose over here. Oh, there we go. There's some flint. Snag it. Yeah, I don't think I can sneak in there and grab any of that meat. Yeah, that was one mean moose. Alright, let's move on. We may come back. Can I mark where that is? Oh wait, hold up. He's walking away. Oh no, he's coming. Jeez, he's sensitive. He's really sensitive. Alright, we gotta go. Let's just get out of here. What's that? It's a pear tree. Okay, I don't know if we have to lose line of sight or if we just get far enough away or what, but all this running is not great either because we are burning calories. Oh, hold up. We got copper. So I'm just going to squat down and look at that, and it puts a mark on the map. That is a mod called Auto Map Markers, and it is indispensable. I can't live without it. So I have been playing 1.20 a little bit just to get prepared for this. Oh, here we go. Berries, baby. Thank you. Good, 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 good. That put a marker on the map automatically as well. That's great. So we can always come back and eat more berries later. Right here, these are cranberries. Should be more of them around, but I just heard I think I heard a raccoon. So they're probably eating the berries. Oh, there you are, you little stinkers. Is that a baby? Oh, it's a baby. I mean, I can't murder a baby raccoon, can I? I mean, I can. I probably should. Because they're going to be eating all my berries. Oh, there's some more copper right here. Holy smokes. I did make the copper uncommon instead of rare. Just because it's just going to make everything a lot easier for us. Oh, yeah, there goes the mom and the baby. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to kill the mother. Oh, we got foxes too. I think they'll hunt rabbits, so we want to kill them as well. I mean, there's a whole ecology in this game. The predators hunt the prey, and we compete with them. And the prey, those little rodents, eat all of the berries. And I don't know if they eat the veggies, though. Like, we'll find, like, onions and parsnips and stuff like that around as well. Oh, here we go. Cattails, baby. This is the jackpot. We need to get a bunch. Now, I wasted a lot of time playing with that moose. So we do need to hustle, but I don't typically run like this. It's not recommended. Because you do burn through your food quickly, and we're going to need to get underground at some point or in some kind of a shelter for night. There are little monsters in the game that do come out at night. They also live in caves. There are natural caverns that we could jump down into, of course, and we will eventually. So we do want to have a shelter for the night. We're going to need some food. We're going to need to bring a lot of stuff in there with us tonight. Another cranberry bush there. I'm going to need at least, I think it's 10 cattails for a basket. We're going to weave some baskets with some cattails. So we want to grab a bunch of these. That's going to give us at least 2. Let's get that started. So we can craft right here in our hands. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 to give you 1 basket. These are just hand baskets and they only hold 3 things. But that's our inventory right there. That's it. And what we have down here in our hands. So yeah, you don't start with much. Let me grab... Oh man, do we even have time to grab another one? Because we got to get underground. I'm just going to dig out a little hidey hole somewhere. I mean, this is how fast things happen in this game. We just don't have a lot of time to play around. And we started in the middle of a forest, which was a rough start. Not to mention that moose gave us a little bit of a run for our money. Alright, we're just going to go with that for now. That's enough for at the moment, and we're just gonna head up. Well, let's go toward where there's dirt so we can start digging. Now I do need to make a shovel, so we have all of these options here: axe, shovel, spear, knife, the basic stone tool. So yes, we are in the Stone Age, my friends, so ooga booga. Feel like a caveman. Been a long time since I played this game, so right now we can move some of this stuff up here into the baskets, and we want we need an axe as well. So the flint, like I said, the flint tools I think are better than the granite, so we're going to use our flint for these new tools. This is part of the fun, is doing this by hand. It's very immersive, and you have to do it early in the game. Later on, we're going to make metal tools. That's why I was marking the copper bits, because we're going to be able to smelt that down and make actual metal tools. But that's the Metal Age. It's a long way off, like a really long way off. I'm just going to grab a little dirt here in case we need to pillar up quick. I'm really still very interested in that wolf meat. I think I might head back. Now, if the moose killed the that wolf. He probably didn't eat it because I don't think mooses are carnivorous. So there should be meat on it, and we can carve it up and grab some meat. It's not the best meat. It's kind of stringy and tough to eat, but it's free, and if it's free, it's for me. But it seems like the hunting here is really good. A lot of little critters we can stab. Now, in the meantime, let's try to find a place to live. I think we'll just carve right into one of these walls here. That might be the easiest thing to do. Like right here, this is relatively flat. Like this could be very good. You know what I mean? Let's do that first before we go and try to get that moose. Now, our spawn point, if we do happen to die, oops. Let's put that back. We'll go in right here. Yeah, we can't break into rock. So that right there, not with stone tools. We need metal tools for that. So we're just going to go around it. Hopefully we don't run into any stone here inside the wall, which will end our hidey hole project. So this is perfect. Yeah, this will work out great. We'll just spend at least, well, probably a while in here, to be honest. It takes a bit of time to start working with wood in here. It's not like in Minecraft. We can chop down a tree, make some planks, and start building a house. It's a lot more complicated in Vintage Story. Oh, now we hit some stone. Alright, this will do for now. And we'll spend the night expanding. It's going to grab a little bit more dirt. And we'll do this. Make a little house. I mean, I really like the music in this game. Okay. This should do for the first night. Because it's coming. It's coming. And it's coming fast, my friends. It's a scary place. Now, yeah, spawn point won't be here. We have to make... well, spawning in this game is really difficult. We're going to end up back in the middle of the woods if we die. So we'll have to make that run back, and that's not going to be fun. We're going to need some food. So I'm thinking about trying to get that wolf. I don't see Mr. Moosey around anymore. So maybe he left. So let's go see. Ooh, what the? Oh, no, he's right there. Oh, you jerk. Yikes. He's guarding that kill, isn't he? He's so proud of it. Even though he's not eating it. Now, I bet we can kill a moose from this hole. It's going to take a really long time since we don't have very good melee damage, but this might work out. This may work out. This actually might work. Let's try it. Let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? I mean, other than getting trampled to death. Okay, it's right there. There's a bull moose, alright. Now, apparently we can ride a moose. We can ride a moose. We can ride something. Some kind of animal. Is he coming? No, he's just guarding that thing, isn't he? Where you at, bro? Oh, that hurt. Right in the face. You deserve that. Yikes. I'm gonna make a bunch of spears. Oh, that's him. He's out there. Yeah. Let's make some more spears. I think he's behind the shelter. I can hear him snuffling. This would be a great kill if we can get this right now. Again, since we are the hunter, we're getting very good damage and good range. Oh, I hear a wolf. Well, you know what they say. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I just don't want to get jumped by this thing. He's right here somewhere. He's sneaky. Sneaky big fella. Now we can go back and get our spear. Yeah, we're going to need to kill this guy because we're going to need the food. We have no chow. Alright, maybe I scared him off. Sun's going down. Dang it. We've got to do this. I'm afraid to go in there. Is he here? Oh, perfect. Okay, go. Chop him up. Now, we do harvest faster because we're a hunter. A little bit faster. We got a little bit of fat on that guy as well. Fat is super useful in this game. Now, where did that moose go? I was hoping to hunt him. I think we have a chance. I don't know, that music now playing in the background, it's gonna drown out any moosey sounds. Here, let's switch to third person mode. We're gonna chop down this larch tree to get the logs. It does require a tier 1 stone tool to break. We happen to have one, so ooga booga baby. We need wood to get inside and get a fire going. And by the way, we will die very quickly in this game without any armor. One shot from a moose will probably kill us. Oh, there he is. Okay. We're gonna do this. We have 3 spears. I think we can do this. Again, I am a hunter, so I have a good shot at it. I get him? Oh, I got him! Sounded like a horse. He died like a horse. Okay, that wasn't too bad. How many shots was that? 3? 3 shots as a hunter. Holy smokes, that's really good. Dang, it's a good class. Oh, make sure he's dead. Wrong key. Oh, double tap. Oh my gosh, look at the meat on that guy. And horns. Antlers, technically. Oh, baby, this is amazing. Do we have any more spots left? Not much. We need grass. We need a lot of grass to get a fire going. There's some flint. So let's poke some grass with our little knife here. And we'll get a little fire started. We'll start cooking. And I think we can make a bed. Although I don't think the beds will create a spawn for us unless we have a mod for that. I didn't add a mod for spawn setting. But I'm not sure if the hay bed allows that or not. We'll find out. I forget. It's been a while since I've played. So there's a lot of things I don't remember. So if you guys know the answer, feel free to put it down in the comments below. And we're going to get a fire going right here. I'm carrying this stinking vine. I mean, the vines are going to be useful. Everything's useful in this game, but not right now. Get out of here. And man, do I love the rain in this game. I specifically chose a humid world in the settings. So, humid, not human. Humid world to get more rain, because I just love it. It's so peaceful. Sounds great. So we're going to make a fire. So basically you squat, you put down a piece of grass, dry grass right there, and then we squat. Actually, you don't have to squat. And we'll put some firewood on there. So there's 4 logs. So now we have a fire pit ready to go. But we need to make a... Oh boy. That's a wolf, but we are safe in here. I don't think you can squeeze through that little hole. Hold on a sec. I need to put some tools down. Let's, so this is kind of cool. You can place things down. Control Shift. Yeah, there we go. Control Shift. It just frees up a hand. Control Shift, right click, free up another hand. There we go. Beautiful. Now we need to make a fire starter. 2 sticks, grass, and we have a fire starter. So let's get the fire cranking up. And in this one, you do have to shift. See how it get that little pop-up menu right there? It's super helpful. Anytime you're looking at something, it tells you how you can interact with it. So we can ignite by holding down Shift. So Shift basically is crouch. So trying to light this by holding down the Shift key and right clicking on it, and it should start. It does take a while. I mean, this fire starter is not the best. There we go. It worked. Now we can just drop that for the time being. And now we've got 3 logs in here, the ones that we put in, and they burn super duper fast, as you can see here. That is 1 log. burning and creating a nice warm fire for us. And we're going to go ahead and put some meat in here. We're going to start with the bush meat. That's what we got from the dead wolf that was murdered by that mean and rotten Moosey. Oh, I didn't get that, did I? I'm going to cover that up just in case. I'm not sure if a wolf can sneak through that. Oh, I don't like the way this is turned. I don't like the orientation. I'll have to maybe change that later. Now we're going to throw a bunch of wood on here. It's going to take time to cook all this red meat. Red meat is much better than the bush meat, and we can use it in recipes to make like cooked meals, but we don't have any ingredients or the ability to do that yet. So I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, I got to take this out first and just cook it straight up like this. Oh boy. Yeah, I really do wish this was oriented a different way, but that's how it is. Now let's go ahead and eat this bush meat. In fact, let's take a look at that bush meat. So it's fresh for 5 days. It gives us 120 saturation when eaten, and it's a protein. So if we look at our character here, we have all of the requisite physical attributes, health points, satiety, which is right now at 264, total 1500, and this is going to add satiety. Not much, but a little bit. Here's our body temperature. This is something we really need to watch because we can freeze in this game. There are seasons. So again, we're starting in May, and there are 9 days per month. So it's going to be summer soon in June, right? And then it's going to go into fall and winter. And we need to prepare for winter because it's going to get super duper cold. It'll snow and things will freeze and all the animals will die off. It'll be hard to hunt and grow crops and all that. So that's one of the main things to think about even this early in the game, is to have you know, a food source. Let's go ahead and eat this thing because I am starting to starve here. A food source as well as food stored away, because we can store food and put it in like a basement, keep it nice and preserved. That's the word I'm looking for. So here's all the other stuff too. So we'll go through all this stuff later, but we also have a nutrition needs. You don't have to eat anything here in this list. I mean, you have to eat food, but the portions of fruits, vegetables, grains, proteins, and dairies, we're not gonna die if we don't get vegetables, but you know, vegetables help you be regular. Just kidding. But there are actual health benefits to a balanced diet, and we'll talk more about that in the future. And we do start with this really cruddy clothing. Some of it does provide warmth, but it's in terrible condition, most of it. And as the condition degrades, so does the value that you're getting from it. And eventually, if it's terrible, like this right here, 1%, we're not getting any warmth from this because it's just threadbare. It's full of holes. All right, we've got 10 cooked meat so far, 11. We got one more to go, and we need to make a torch. By the way, if you ever want to see the handbook, just press H and you get this amazing handbook. Gives you the whole starter page here. Teaches you how to make your first tools, how to find food, how to make fire and light, some combat information, shelter, preparing for winter, just like I said. And you can also just search for things, and we need to search for a torch because I forget how to make this. I think it's pretty simple. Oh yeah, stick and 2 grass. Duh, I should have remembered that. So we're gonna make a few torches, and they come unlit at first, but we're gonna fire them up with a fire. So now's the time to do that. So we'll start them up. They're all lit. I'm gonna put them here in my hot bar, and we can pop one up in the house somewhere. Just put it there for now. Alright, this meat is done. I'm going to take the firewood out so we don't waste it all, because the meat is cooked. We don't need the fire anymore. We have the torch, multiple torches, and that will provide light. And we're just going to let that go. Now we can take our firewood, what little firewood we have, and we can place it down. So if you squat, you can place things on the ground, like the firewood. And we're going to make a little bit more here. You don't really need these logs for anything, so where's my axe at? Right there. Well, no. It's not great. Not a fireable block. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get a hand free so I can grab my axe. It was behind the wood. That would have been amazing if I couldn't get it because I needed the axe to get the wood. Alright, so here's how you make firewood. Axe above logs, and you got firewood. So I'm just going to make all that firewood. And we'll stack it up right here in a stack. Now, I do have a mod that allows us to prepare firewood and age it over time. And it will burn a lot longer than the 24 seconds per normal firewood. It's called seasoned firewood, and we'll make some of that in the future. We don't need it right now because we're probably going to be going through this wood pretty quickly to cook pretty much on a daily basis. In fact, why don't we go ahead and eat some of our beautiful cooked red meat here. This has over double the saturation than the stringy wolf meat. Oh, look at that. This moose is delicious. In fact, let's turn around and let's eat this together. How do we turn around? Turn around. There we go. I think we got one more. Yeah, let's get one more in the belly. Ready? Down the hatch. Delish. Fresh grilled moosey meat. We've got 3 lumps of fat. That is fantastic. That's going to be useful. In fact, we can use it right now. Just don't have a lot of space, do we? So let's put some things down. We don't need all the spears tonight. So I'm going to place you down. Probably don't need the axe right now. So plop you down. And we're going to take 1 rawhide large. Actually, I wonder how much fat this will do. Okay, so 1 fat and just 1 large rawhide will give us 1 oiled hide, a large one. I think 1 lump of fat will do 2 mediums and 3 smalls, maybe even 4 smalls. So that's pretty cool. We only have the 1 for now. Although, well, let's do 2. Let's do them both. Oops, stop. Yeah, we'll do both because we're going to need hides, especially these cured hides. Let's get rid of that grass. And I'm going to expand this out tonight since there's nothing else to do. We'll just plop it down here. You can put it outside, you can put it inside, and those will cure over time, and then they will become pelts. So if we look up pelts in our handy dandy guide, we've got large pelt right here. See, curable, that's what we just did. And then we can turn that into things like hunter backpacks, fur coats, saddle blankets, that's new. Oh, elk, that's what we can ride. Yeah, not a moose. I mean, that moose was not friendly. I can't imagine trying to ride him. And then some armor, lamellar armor. It's going to be a long time before we get that, though, because it requires metal. But this will be handy. We can make one of these after this cures. And that's 4 slots as opposed to the 3 from our reed baskets. So not much better, but definitely an improvement. Now, I'm going to go ahead and expand out a little bit. Give us some more breathing room in here. It's kind of smallish. Oh boy. Oh, it's still raining out there. I do love the rain. I love the nights. Look at that moon and the stars. Really, really sweet looking game. So yeah, this is probably one of my favorite wilderness survival games. It's definitely one of the hardest, one of the most challenging. And if I recall correctly, it's based on a Minecraft mod called Terra Firmacraft that many of you are probably familiar with. I'm going to put the torch up over here and take this one down. You can just pick them up and drop them anytime. They do go out over a period of time, the torches, so it's good to refresh them just like that. Just knock it down, put it back up again. It refreshes the timer. Just a little pro tip there. Oh boy, this is not great. I don't want to expose myself. Could be a wolf out there. We don't want a wolf to drop in unannounced. We just pop a little window out right here. I don't know if a wolf can fit through that little space. I suppose it's possible, but I do love to get that rain effect. It's beautiful. Hi. How you doing out there? You get a little wet? Come on inside where it's nice and cozy, even without the fire. Yeah, so once we get our seasoned wood, we will be able to burn it much, much longer. In fact, why don't we just make one right now? So seasoned wood is like this. You take your firewood, put it in your crafting menu, and you put a knife in there, and you get prepared firewood. So prepared firewood can then be placed down, and we'll just put it right here. It looks a little different. Now I know it only shows one, but there are 2 pieces there. And you can see that on a little pop-up menu up at the top. 2 prepared firewood. So over time, that is going to turn into aged firewood. And it will burn a lot longer based on some settings that I changed. Because this is one of the things about this game that drives me nuts. That firewood only burns for 24 seconds. I hate it. So I added the seasoned firewood to burn much longer. And there's a config file. And I have modified that to burn. The age will burn for, I think I set it to 6 minutes. 6 or 8 minutes, I forget what. But that will give us the ability to burn fires throughout the winter, and it sort of rewards you for planning ahead and preparing, because we're gonna have a lot of stacks of wood to get through the whole winter. The fall's gonna be cold, then winter, and then even spring could snow and be cold. And I love to have a fireplace going all day long. So I think I did the math, and I'll put a link down below in the description to show you maybe a Google Doc that I have set up that has all the math in there when I was playing around with it, because I wanted roughly about 1 tree to get me through the day. So maybe like 5 or 6 logs. I think that's what I did. And each day is 48 minutes of real time, actually. So I think I set it to, I want to say 8 minutes, but again, I don't remember off the top of my head. But 5 or 6 logs will last the entire day, is what it boils down to. So we have a nice cozy fire in here. So when we're out hunting, we come home and we're cold and wet and tired, we'll walk into our house, and maybe not the hidey hole in the future, but even so, even if it was a hidey hole, that's perfectly fine. We will have a nice hot fire burning. Now, how much grass do we have? We can make some hay. Oh shoot, not enough. We need 1 more to make a bed. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more grass. I'm tempted to go out. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I just need 1 more. This grass will regrow, by the way. That's why if you leave the roots, it regrows. You can get rid of the roots simply by keep chopping, but we'll leave it because it's nice to have access to it. So there is our hay, and we can make a little hay bed. We don't want to put it near the fire because it will potentially burn to the ground. Start a fire in here. Fire does spread, so you have to be careful. And there's our bed. Lets us sleep up to 7 hours. It's 3:26 right now. I think we will go to bed. I think this is a perfect time to call it quits for the first episode, my friends. I hope you enjoyed, and we shall continue. I'm going to try to do, like, 1 day at a time. 1 episode will be 1 day. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game, guys. There's so much to do in it. Today was kind of a chaotic and quick day. Most days are in this game. But we'll have a to-do list in the next episode. We'll have more of a methodical, planned out episode where we have certain tasks to complete, and we'll get those done together, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. So with that, my friends, I'm going to sit right here. And you do use a lot less calories, by the way, when you're sitting, believe it or not, and just enjoy the rain. I'm probably not even going to sleep because it's almost morning, and then we'll head out in the morning and go have some fun. So hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day.